What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. I guess I'm back, or slowly about to make my way back, and this time I'm gonna do it for real, and I'm gonna do it right. So, I recorded a video, I think the week of Thanksgiving. I posted it and everything, but I didn't announce it, I just posted it. And then I took it down like a couple hours later because I didn't feel like I was being as authentic as I really wanted to be. So this video is just gonna be basically like an honesty hour, an update as to where I've been and what's been going on over the last year since I last made a video. But crazy thing is, I've actually made a few videos in the last year that I just haven't posted. And part of that is because I've just, been dealing with a lot mentally. So not many people know, but I do, struggle with depression, and some days are way harder than other days. Most people see me and think that, everything's fine. When I'm out and about, I'm always in good spirits. Sometimes I could be the life of the party. Like, you introduce me to a friend or anybody, like, I'm there to have a good time. I'm welcoming anybody with open arms, but nobody knows what I'm really dealing with on the inside. So, since the last video, I did go back to therapy. I had two sessions with a therapist after that, and then there was just conflict of scheduling between the two of us. So we kind of ran into that. So haven't been in therapy since. So that was August was the last video. So yeah, so September is the last time I spoke to her. Excuse me. So since then, I've moved, still in Houston, but I moved to the other side of town. Got braces. That was one thing that has really, 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 really helped with my confidence, especially like out in public. Not many people even noticed that I had two baby teeth and then the adult teeth were growing on top. But that's because I had trained my smile for so long to not show the adult teeth. So everything kind of looked, normal. So now that I have my braces, it's like sometimes I can't stop smiling. And it'll be a year on December 15th since I've had them, but it's been such a major improvement, confidence wise, and then, just smile wise. So did that. Lost my job. One of the, like, pretty much my first job here in Houston. I was there for a little over 2 years. And once the pandemic hit, we started working from home. And I'm real big on, I'll treat you how you treat me. And I don't disrespect anyone. That's not how I was raised. I've always been taught to respect everyone. But if you disrespect me or you treat me some type of way, then I kind of have the right to do the same to you. So there just have been a lot of situations going on at that job between coworkers and people in other departments, and people talking to me crazy and stuff like that, and I just couldn't, get with it. So I had slowly started to, take a step back. I had started looking for other jobs and not knowing that they were trying to like build a case on me in regards to, getting me out of the door. And so everything that I was letting them know that was happening, and it all just kind of like backfired on me. They tried to use certain things against me. So I was just like, you know what, I'm out. So that was back in February of this year. And during the time that I was, looking for another job and everything, it was rough. I had got some news about a situation from my childhood that I don't remember. So I had to, take on that mentally, not being able to, be around my family, missing trips, just trying to make sure that I could maintain things financially to stay here in Houston and, just to provide for myself. So it was rough. There was plenty days where I didn't answer my phone. I just laid in bed, cried. Some days I didn't even like there wouldn't even be a sound coming out. I would just be laying there and tears would just be coming out of my eyes. And I pushed through, and I made it out of that part of the year. But there's still certain things that are still weighing heavy on me that I still haven't dealt with. Um, so I started working at a job, didn't care for it, but I was like, you know what, I got to get the bills paid. Things got to, start getting back in order. So um, did that, and then I was given the opportunity to have a new position at another job, and it was in a field that I've always wanted to be in HR. And I was just so grateful and thankful for that opportunity. I was making the money that I, wanted to make. It was just putting me in a place to start getting things back in order from, losing my job and, just getting behind on things. So I was super happy with that. Um, then things kind of took a turn for the worse. Now, I'm not even going to say for the worst, but we had to shut down. And so now I'm back looking for a job until, we open back and things like that. So then, with the holidays rolling around, seasonal depression is at an all-time high. And, you don't always think to check on the people that you think have it all together. A lot of people think I'm that person that has it all together, but there have been many days, there was weeks at a time where I was just in the darkest place I felt like in my life because I couldn't do what I needed to do or do the things that I wanted to do. So I had to, basically talk myself out of the depression. I've never been suicidal or anything like that. I just get really down on myself and hard on myself, and I just feel like everything is just not going right, and I don't know what I did to get here. How do I keep ending up in this place and things like that? So I had to talk myself out of it, pray myself out of it, and sometimes I'm not the biggest religious person. I do pray and things like that, but sometimes when you're in that mindset, you kind of lose focus, and sometimes your faith isn't the strongest, and you just have to find it again. So that's currently where I'm at right now, just trying to get everything back on track internally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's been hard, and I really just wanted to make this video because there's so many of us out there that are struggling with depression and all kind of things, other mental illnesses, and you have to be there for people. And one thing I can say is that I have a really amazing group of friends that I appreciate, and I'm not gonna cry. Not gonna cry. But I have amazing friends that are supportive and tell me, to just talk to them and reach out, and they can be the ear that I need, even though sometimes like I don't like to put my burdens onto other people because like, I know that everyone else is going through stuff too, and I hate to be the one to like, okay, let me unpack all of this on you. So, you know, check on your friends, check on your family, just see how they're doing. Even, if it's like the little things count. Just saying, I was thinking about you, telling somebody you love them and things like that, it really, really does make a huge difference. So, yeah, I just wanted to come in and talk about that for a moment. What I've noticed is, sometimes when I do express how I'm feeling, like other people are able to open up and talk about certain things, and they feel like they didn't have anywhere to go, and we all need somebody that we can talk to. I'm always telling everybody, "Oh, you can talk to me, you can talk to me, you can talk to me," and trust me, everybody does talk to me. But maybe this can help someone get into the right direction of where they need to go for their mental health. Because I know I will be getting my ass back in therapy come next year, just so I can get everything talked out and, situated. I know the last video I did was the daddy issues video, and I had to write a letter to him um, and get everything out. So I did that, and it felt good once I got it all out. I didn't send it to him, but I did burn it, and I haven't looked back since. Like, that part of me is hopefully done with. But once I get in therapy, I'm sure something else will open back up. It doesn't happen overnight, and yeah, so I got some things that I want to do that I should have been doing. I want to get back into podcasting. I want to get back into making videos. I want to get back into just talking. For so long, I let someone's comment stop me from really speaking on social media, because I can be an open book. I can talk about anything. Like, I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done or gone through. Um, and I let that person get to me. And now I'm at a point to where, like, I have to let that go, because I let that comment really like stifle me for so long, and I'm never gonna do that again. So y'all about to hear what I got to say. The whole world's about to start hearing what I got to say from here on out. I will not be censored by anyone else ever again. My dog is looking at me. But yeah, so I'll be, back with another video, hopefully sooner than later. And also another reason why I wanted to start doing the videos again, because one of my friends, I guess we can say we're friends. Well, we're social media friends, but I feel like, if we were in the same city, we would probably hang out. But he started his podcast, recently, and just seeing him finally do that, because he's always so opinionated, and I just like love hearing what he has to say about certain things, especially on social media. And I remember writing him, and I was like, I'm so proud of you. Like, you really are inspiring me to get back into doing my podcast. And then for him to turn around and say that I was one of the people that inspired him to even get started, that made me feel good. Chloe. Anyway, but yeah, so that made me feel good. So, like I said, you never know when you're helping somebody in any type of way. So, but I feel like I'm starting to ramble now. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and, get to the drawing board and start figuring out, what videos I need to give to y'all. So Like, comment, share, subscribe. My stomach is growling. Food videos will definitely be one of the things that I do on here because I do cook, you know. They gonna be in there whipping and whatnot. So I will make some cooking videos and probably do like little voiceovers and do like story times and situations and things like that. Just to, you know, talk about me and whatever else. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what y'all want to see from me, and let's get this thing going. I don't know if I want to pick up from my podcast name, calling it Ray's World. I don't know. We got some things to talk about and figure out. So, but I'm back, and I hope you guys are ready to go on this journey with me for real this time. For real, for real. So, thank you for watching, and come on back next time.